Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream of Nikke. Today I'll be doing a much shorter stream than per usual. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty much standardized at this point. I think this is not the will be or whatever, it's just that this period is a bit busier. So, yeah. So I'm actually gonna go straight into Fatal Maid. Epilogue first, so yeah, then we'll continue on talking about everything else. Oh, but I forgot, I haven't done the battle yet. So yeah, today will be a short stream. What I'm intending to do is just Nikke, and probably 3 cutscenes worth of main story. Yeah, it's shorter. Okay, a few days after the incident at the Maid Cafe. As usual, I returned to my room after getting off work. Huh? The blanket on the bed is unnaturally raised. Someone is sleeping inside. I slowly approach and flip the blanket. Hi. What are you doing? Providing security? Secure what? This virginity? And this is what you call security? Yep. Velvet sits up, stretches, and rubs her eyes. You must have been asleep until I arrived. Oh. It would be dangerous if someone snuck into your bed while you were gone. You are the one sleeping inside the bed. And who would possibly do that? Who knows? A ninja or something could sneak in. Ninja, huh? Yeah, ninja. What's with that reaction? You need security too, master. Yeah, kind of a big shot, you know? I already have plenty of security, including the counters. Come now, there's a reason why I'm expert at in my fields. I'm perfect for the job. Almost a secret agent, and now a maid who has to stay by your side. Saying that, Velvet starts rolling around on my bed again. Master, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. Isn't meal prep something a maid should do? Is it? It is, but I don't know how to cook. Wait, yeah, you've been working in the Maid Cafe without knowing how to cook, Nani? Didn't you say Coco taught you the basics of being a maid? If everyone could succeed just by learning, the world would be a better place. However, there's something else I'm much more confident in. Oh hey, you two. Hi! Hi Coco, what's going on? I came to protect you. Huh? Secret agents don't just conduct covert operations. Oh no, her brain is full of F-up stuff already. Great! Great! Thank you, Velvet! You just made Coco in a much worse scenario than it needs to be, man. Really. That's how to protect their master from other agents. And says who? Says Velvet. You really do exactly what you're taught, don't you? Oh boy. Coco stands guard at the doorway with a stern look on her face. Velvet grins at the slide, and then whispers to me, "I let Coco handle the day shift. I'll be back for the night shift." Oh boy. That's it for the Epilogue. Unserious ending. That's satisfying. I mean, to be fair, I guess she's never that serious of a character to begin with. Mostly a joke character, but still. Just feels bad. Okay. So yeah. Today I also don't intend to stream super crazy long, so that is something. Yeah, I haven't collected it yet. Let's just collect. I'm not going to do the boost because we're going to go through main story, so that means we're going to have certain stuff for us. This is... Yeah, I really need to reboot my timer pace. Anyway, let's continue. Fragile and Levelin are walking ahead.
Fragile. 言い訳に聞こえるかもしれないけど、私は6Oの言いなりになりたくない。今度のことは本当にどうしようもない。
Yeah, sure.
そうじゃないとね。信じるよ。ありがとう。やっぱり私にはあなたしか。
She's gonna hold the gun again. Doesn't hold the gun again.
リバリンが今やらされてる仕事。少しでもリバリンが望んでしてることだったら、その時はあなたの目の前で死ぬから。フラジャイル。6Oに脅されていいように使われてるのはわかる。それは仕方ないことだもん。でもそうじゃないなら、それだけじゃなかったなら、あなたにとって一番大切なものをこの手で奪ってあげる。
Yeah, the future, right?
嘘はつかないで。ええ、わかったわ。無事で本当によかった。助けに来てくれて本当にありがとう。
We left hammering though.
ハンマリング様とはこの先で一度合流しました。長くて大きい柱のようなものはないかとおっしゃっていましたね。その時は何に使うのか分かりませんでしたが、アンノーンを助けるためだったとは。今回の探索でお知り合いになったばかりですが、ハンマリング様らしいと思います。
Okay.
とにかくテコに使えそうなものを一緒に探していたのですが、
Okay.
ラプチャーに襲撃されて一緒に逃げ出しました。途中で追いつかれそうになって、ハンマリング様が時間を稼ぐと言って戻っていってしまい、白い建物で合流しようという話になりました。それから戻ってきていませんが。じゃあハンマリングを見たのはこの先が最後ってことだね。はい、そうです。具合はどうだった？良さそうには見えませんでした。申し訳ありませんが。わかった。急ぐぞ。はい。わかりました。はい、急ぎましょう。
Okay. So this part was just all the private talk between the two, huh? Effectively. Ah, 6O Saga. How many times is 6O gonna come back now? That's a sponge. The music brief is very good. Okay, let's continue. Shifty, what's the latest on the request I put in? Okay. Did Ingrid do anything to assist them?
隊の増員には厳しいルールが定められていますから。
Why is that?
警戒だと思います。一部隊の人数が増えすぎることが怖いのだと思います。
Sounds to me like they're excessive rewards.
そうですよね。と言っても一応の背景があって。
So there's a reason why there's no more squads more than 3. Where before everything in the fairy tale the squads were all around 5 or 6, right? If I'm not wrong. We have Lilywise, we have Dorothy, Red Hood, Rapunzel, Scarlet, and Snow White. So there are 6. There's always a 6 team. I believe that was similar or same for Old Tales. Correct. The rest has been, the mass produced has been 3. Including Anis and Rapi's current squad. You would think that 5 would be nice. Yeah, you would think 5 would be nice.
モデル ZX を主力とする部隊が起こしたゴッテスフォール事件がその理由です。
The Goddess Fall incident. What is Model ZX again? Was that Anachiro? Or was probably was Anachiro, right?
劇的な事件だったのですが、中央政府が当時原因について下した結論というのが、あまりにも多数のニケが共通の目的を持って行動すると制御困難に陥る。
And that's why they decided to limit the number of permissible members per squad.
そのため各部隊3名以下という原則が定められています。もちろん例外はありますが、十分な理由が必要となります。パスファインダー部隊の事情はそうではないと判断されたのでしょう。
So they were left without a place to go practically overnight, and that's not considered a valid reason.
理論的にはニケは生命活動の維持に外部からの資源を必要としません。生きていればいいだけならお金はかからないということです。
I mean, that's true. They don't really need supplies, right? The same ways others do. Okay, that's a bit heartless.
ですよね。私もそう思います。
What about Levelin's last known location and message records?
それが存在しません。何も。
What?
一切の情報が存在しません。座標の移動、メッセージの履歴、通話履歴など何もありません。探索隊に合流する前の1ヶ月間の情報がどこにもないんです。それに今だって彼女が探索中でも必死に通信していたのがお気づきですよね。その記録もありません。リシリスの通信関連部門に直接連絡してみましたが、そちらでも何の記録もないという回答でした。一つだけ残っていた情報というのがイングリッド社長による探索隊への合流承認、それだけでした。記録通りだとビバリーは1ヶ月間何もせずにいて、それから探索隊に合流したということになります。
Can that actually be true?
私もその可能性は考えましたが、ビバリンが使っている携帯は2週間前に発売されたものです。ですがクレジットの使用履歴のほか出荷履歴もありません。移動履歴も。
Is 60 really capable of all that? Yep, confirm.
中央政府のデータを個人の好き勝手に操作できるなんてありえません。
Could it simply be an error in the data?
同じ時間のフラジャイルは配送業務で忙しそうな記録が残っています。その可能性は低いと思います。 何か別の原因がないかもう一度詳しく調査してみます。
Alright, thanks.
はい。でもあまり期待はしないでくださいね。そう簡単にはいかない予感がします。
Indeed. Expected it though. And we have gotten another outpost level up. Okay. What do we have here? A goal. Credits. I don't know, man. Fighting against hackers are usually a pain in the butt. Especially if they know what they're doing. That's for sure.
ここでハンマリング様と別れました。
ここ完全にクリスタル畑よね。一歩足を踏み間違えて転びでもしたらそのままクリスタルの養分ですね。クリスタルの山の下敷きになった可能性は。少々お待ちください。付近のエネルギー反応を確認します。エネルギー反応多数。
どういうことだ。
皆さんそこから離れた方がいいと思います。エリア内で複数のエネルギー反応が確認されました。一つ一つは小規模ですが最悪の場合全てラプチャーという可能性があります。
そのどれかにハンマリングがいるかもしれないんだろう。
その可能性もあります。あれエレグ今踏んでるのそれちょっと持ち上げて。はい、これですかな。
Alec crouches down and picks up the object that she had stepped on.
これは何でしょうな。鉄でできた棒切れのようですぞ。どうしてそんなところにあるんだろう。何がですかな。ニケの太もものフレーム。はい、ニケの太もものフレームだよ。骨って言ってもいいかな。うぎゃー。
Alec screams and drops the chunk of metal.
どういうことですかな。どうしてこんなところにあるんですかな。
それだけじゃないわ。ラプチャーの部品も散らばっている。
それからあの時のあれ、ラプチャーとクリスタルが融合してたやつ。クリスタルチャンバーのことですね。そう、あれもあるわ。正確に言えばあれの一部が落ちてる。死体の保管所みたいなものかな。
Oh, that went dark. Judy silently picks up the tie frame Alec has tossed aside. After inspecting it for a while, she lets out a sigh of relief. And then places it back down to the underground with a frown.
何を安心してんだ私は。
The eerie echoes of crystals crackling reverberates through the air. When I turn my head in the direction of the sound, I can see that the crystals are emerging rapidly.
エネルギー反応増大。エネルギー反応分析。クリスタルチャンバーと確定。
Everyone, full frontal assault! Shatter. The slowly rising crystal suddenly collapses lifelessly to the ground.
なんだ。エネルギー反応消失。ここクリスタルチャンバーの生産施設みたい。ハイブって呼んだ方がいいかも。ニケでもラプチャーでも適当にばらまいておいてそこにクリスタルもまくのかな。カオスの海を作ってからクリスタルチャンバーが生まれるのを待つというわけですかな。やはりおぞましいことをしてますが科学技術の水準はそれほど高くありませんな。ブレーキも原始的な仕組みだったし絶縁体のガラスも高度な素材じゃない。不 リスタルだけが変に常識外れ。アークみたいですな。未知の何かを発見して、それが何かさえよく分かっていないくせに、それに頼ったインフラを構築するとは。餌やりが必要ということまで。エレグ、分かっておりますな。
じゃあハンマリングはここにいないのか。
信号だけで判別するのが難しいですね。
じゃあ探そう。この下にいるかもしれないんだろ。あんな大きなものが出てくる場所ですよ。急に何かが飛び出してくるかもしれません。気乗りしないなら離れてろ。私一人でも探す。
Neon?
はい。
Time to unleash the secret weapon.
あれのことですね。
Yes, the one and only.
わかりました。封印され、恐れられた禁断の力を使いましょう。ビジョン
Vision Aisha.
見えます。何かいろいろ見えます。見えすぎるんですが。
Sing way too much. Shifty and Neon can take point while we conduct the search. We'll search anywhere we detect energy fluctuations. There are enough of us here that it shouldn't take long.
ラジャ。本気でやるとは思わないで。
I mean, when they were talking about the crowbar leg part of the Nikke, I was like, that's probably a bait. That's not a flag, that's a bait. And I was like, because if they were to die, it would be gruesome. Oh, okay, I need to actually manual this. Because the AI won't auto attack these things. Good to know. Do, 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 do. Okay. God dang it. They have a lot of manual busters for us to hit. Okay, there we go. Scratch that, man.
いい戦いだった。次はもっと強いものと戦いたい。
Our EX stage appearance. Great. What do we have here though? Another money. They really expect you to be long credits, huh? Okay, we got another outpost upgrade. Okay. See. Okay, how many of these are actually not hittable by the AI? Immune! Oh boy. Not to worry. I'll just save the day. Judy tosses the crystals onto the ground before it starts rolling a distance.
次、右に10メートルほどです。わかった。
While everyone's busy investigating areas with energy fluctuations, I find myself unable to tear my gaze away from Julie. Julie, maybe you should take a break.
いや、いい。
Have you and Hammering been together long? Julie answers my question but never stops digging through the pile of crystals as she does so.
そうだ。舞台ができてからずっと一緒だった。
It must mean a lot to you.
当たり前だろ。
I get up and start going through the pile of crystals beside Julie.
あんなやつはそうそう会えるもんじゃない。知ってると思うが、私たちは地面を掘ったり、鉱石を探したりするのが仕事だ。私の口からこんなことを言うのはあれだけど、その気になれば金持ちにだって簡単になれる。仕事の規模を考えたら少しポケットに隠すぐらいは簡単だ。
But none of you did that.
考えなかったといえば嘘になる。でもその度にハンマリングに気づかれて止められた。堂々と生きなきゃダメだってな。たとえ飢え死にしそうでも堂々と生きなきゃダメだ。まあどうせ私たちはニケだから飢え死にはしないし都合がいいだろってな。
She seems a bit on her high
正
horse.
直なやつなんだ。こんな危ない場所でも自分に恥ずかしくないように堂々と知り合ったばっかの仲間たちのために命を懸ける。そういうバカ正直なバカ野郎なんだ。
And kind.
そうだ。おかしいぐらいにな。だからあのバカを助けないとならねえ。 今までずっとそうやって生きてきたやつなんだ。そうやってバカみたいにクソ真面目に生きてきたやつなんだ。こんなどこかもわからない場所でくたばって終わりなんてひどすぎるだろ。それはあまりにもひどすぎる。あいつが生きて堂々と生き抜けりゃ、 そんな生き方も無意味じゃなかったって証明できるだろう。だから見つけないと。
I extend my hand to wipe out Julie's tears.
泣くのはやめて。必ず見つける。分かってる。
Mappy looks at me pointedly. I suddenly feel awkward having my hands on Julie's cheek.
指揮官、今後は
Mappy looks at the console Julie.
何でもありません。おそらく問題ないでしょう。
アンドール高速接近中。射撃が来ます。
Opening fire? A gleaming bullet descends before me. For some reason, it feels like everything is moving in slow motion. It's because he's taking you. I'm engulfed by a cacophonous burst of sound and fury.
指揮官、
Yep, the commander is taken somewhere. That's why time slowed down, because the Nikke moved faster than him. Core output remaining. Oh boy, the lag. The lag is just a manifestation of my internet, not internet, my temperature throttling, that's why. Okay. Hey, there's something over there. There's a lot of small stuff here as well. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Ugh. Where are we?
先ほどまで立っていた場所の真下です。衝撃、いいえ、砲撃によって地面が陥没したようです。他の隊員の消息は不明です。
Ah, looks like you've come to my rescue.
当然のことです。
I feel like it's been a while since I fainted.
頻繁にするべきものではありません。 先ほどの砲撃はアンノウンからのものでした。なぜ攻撃されたのかは不明ですが、奇跡的に指揮官は爆発に巻き込まれませんでした。
Maybe that was intentional on her part.
そうかもしれません。とにかくここから出ましょう。動けますか？
I'll try standing. My ankle feels a bit stiff. No, it actually hurts quite a bit. However, I can't have Rappy drag me around this place. I'm fine.
安心しました。では移動を開始します。
Just a second. I checked the operation device. Only to find it unresponsive.
濡れたせいで故障したようですね。一面が水浸しですから。
Is this water safe?
はい。飲んで確かめた結果、危険はありませんでした。
Not overly harmful.
人間が飲んだ場合は腹痛を起こすかもしれません。避けた方がいいでしょう。
Noted.
方角はわかりませんが、水の流れに沿って進む予定です。地面は全体的にハーモニーキューブに向かってやや傾斜しています。おそらく他のみんなもハーモニーキューブを目指すものと推測しています。
Sounds like a plan.
起きたか。
Oh!
ついてこい。どういうこと？案内する。なぜ私たちに、いや、指揮官に向かって攻撃したの？
Target the commander.
移動型、巨大、クリスタル、吸収、靴、穴。指揮官が吸収されかけていたということ。靴越しに。そうだ。やっぱり話通じる。
I lift my foot to check my soul and notice several small holes. Huh? What could have happened to me?
わからない。人間吸収。見たことない。
Huh. Haha. Wait, it doesn't just affect Nikke, it affects humanity? It affects humans? That's the crystal, like, I wouldn't say it attacks human objects, but like, I mean, unless you count Nikke as human objects and you count raptures as human objects, it makes no sense. Which would mean the crystal would be something like an alien, another alien form then, actually. There's alien to both Nikkes and raptures. Maybe it's like the enemy of this technology. Because whatever make Nikke tech and rapture tech is the same tree, right? Just different strains of mutation or evolution or upgrade process or development process. So yeah, you saved my life. Thank you. Move. What?
ここ。危険。移動する。
移動する. Okay. Now I know 移動する means what.
この剣で全てを切る。私は前へ進む。すぐに行こう。もっと鋭く。
Okay. Oh. You know what? If there's more AI that does this again, I'm just gonna freaking screw with it, man. I don't like the AI where auto mode doesn't hit them because it makes no sense to call it auto mode then. Yeah, that's too. some point of this, right, combat just doesn't feel correct. If you want to make anti auto stuff, just make it in the EX. The EX stages are meant for that, and I would more expect those rather than trying to manual something which you label auto but doesn't do anything. It's kind of like scamming.
名前忘れた。それなら私たちが好きなように呼んで構わない。好きにしろ。指揮官、故障の決定を。
Those sounds horrible. Coffin, helmet, casket. Helmet, casket, I guess. Even she's shocked. Thanks. Okay, that sounds a lot better.
どこへ行くつもり？キューブ目指す仲間たち。そっち案内。そう。
Them? Nakama is them.
いろいろと聞きたいことがあるのだけど。全部答えられない。あなたがクリスタルの主？いや、それならここで何をしているの？昔の話忘れられた。色あせた話もう一度書く。
The most cryptic shit ever.
久しぶり話うまくな。そう。なぜ私たちを助けてくれるの？仲間。私助けた。
Hammering?
恩は絶対に返す。あだが。
They're currently friends, I guess.
撃つ。
Kept saying how humans are deceitful. I'm a human, is that okay?
お前まだ人間じゃない。
Huh? What? Rafi is like damn confused.
人間私に叫ぶ。私に銃。
Isn't that what Nikke do?
私に親切。
Human, shout at me, shoot at me, be kind to me. Okay.
電気。痛い。ヘルメット。脱がす。棺。奪う。電気。痛い。光。撃つ。腹。裂く。頭。刺す。電気。痛い。写真。撮る。もっとたくさん来る。写真。いや、電気。痛い。電気。痛い。電気。
Itai. Oh gosh, PTSD.
私逃げる。人間追う。人間ラプチャー。危ない。人間助ける。電気。痛い。人間は裏切る。人間は殺す。私が生きるため。
That is a very simple story. Electricity hurts. That's just basically the whole extremely 10-line recap that we have. I mean electricity does hurt though. Like when you're doing like projects and all. No, I haven't done it in a very long time, right? But back when I was doing school stuff, electricity can hurt really badly, I guess. Not I guess, it can hurt very badly. Even if it's just a low current, low ampere kind of like situation. Reminds me of my laps.
叫ばない銃歌 電気しない私助けてくれたありがとう言ってくれたお前まだ人間じゃないでも人間やだ
Don't worry, we've deleted all photos of you like I promised.
あ
Is that all how all humans have treated you?
そうだ
I see. I promise I'll never become a human. That human.
来なさい。新たな出会いがありますね。
ほほ戦闘か
To be fair, can I actually level up stuff? That should be enough to tide over, yeah.
勝ったわ。ほん面倒これで旦那の役に立てたでしょ。来なさい。全部水の泡に。いい戦い。
3,
次はもっと
4. Oh my goodness, already? Okay. Yeah, I have not been using a lot, so
これで旦那の役本当にあちらへ行けと。
okay, there is something here. Let's get this here first. How do you get here? Okay. I've been seeing that shining for a while already, to be honest. Also another money thing. Okay. Oh, okay, already. Okay. Okay, that should be all we need for now.
いい戦いだった
Okay.
次はもっと強いものと戦いたい
268.
両方戦闘か
これで旦那の役に立てたでしょうか。本当にあちらへ行けと。了解。
Oh, the same place. Okay. Let's do our last one.
他のニケと接触したことはある。
3人記憶
Remember tree?
少なすぎる。どれぐらいの時間地上を歩き回っているの。
覚えてない
会ったことがあるというニケたちは。
みんな死んだ2人手遅れ1人は人間だった。
そう。
So you kept yourself in places you wouldn't encounter anyone else.
することある昔の話忘れられた色あせた話もう一度書く
I'm not entirely sure I understand. But it sounds like you have an urgent mission of some kind.
ああそう使命 忘れていた言葉。お前たち使命なんだ。何のため生きる。何を叶えたくて生きる。そのために何をする。
Rappy. Rappy?
決められないか。決めろ。それお前の定義。
He will define you.
力。鏡見ろ。鏡に何が映るか。お前が見て。お前は何に見えるか。
It hurt. Is she trying to tell Rappy to stop trying to be a normal model? I've heard those words before.
ついた。
You're walking on the whole time.
歩く。
Alright, let's go. Ow.
指揮官、
Yes?
靴を脱いでいただけますか。
It's just that I've been walking in it for quite a bit and also worked out quite a sweat too.
指揮官、
I feebly remove my shoe. As I do, the shoe feels extremely tight on my foot. This juncture, the situation doesn't bode well for me. Something is wrong.
こんな状態になるまでなぜ黙っていたのですか。
Sorry.
私が背負います。乗ってください。
I could just lean on your shoulders.
指揮官、
It's okay, really.
そこで待て。
Oh, both of them.
私が直す。
Fix? Grace sets down her coffin and starts working on its surface. The coffin lids open in a thick plume of smoke.
鎮痛剤、麻酔、
Oh yeah,
全部
she has medicinal stuff.
感知できない。半日動ける。
Grace tosses me a small vial.
蓋付き塗る。こっち飲む。大丈夫になる。
Daijoubu. Thank you.
ああ、
Rappy slowly stands up and walks towards Grave. Grave? Rappy? 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 What are you doing? Please don't make it worse.
来るな。そこにいろ。
Rappy?
来るな。それ以上近づいたら殺す。
Grave leaves the walk and aims it at Rappy. What the hell is Rappy doing? Rappy halts in the track, then lowers her head and peers into the coffin. Inside there is a pale Nikke lying. This is beautiful, right? Do I feel like making this the thumbnail? I guess. In a seemingly peaceful slumber.
花木おる。
Why does she know? Yeah, I mean, we all know why she knows, but... Grave opens fire, but Rappy turns her head slightly to the side to dodge the bullet. As the bullet streaks through the air, it detonates with a blast, scattering countless shards of crystal in its wake.
言いなさい。どうしてそれがここに。
Grave closes the lid of the coffin and picks it back up.
なぜヘレティックアナキオールがあなたの棺にいるの。
She's not a heretic, the one inside is a heretic. Accomplice? No, cannot. Honestly, I know the story, but I wonder how they'll react though.
その名で呼ぶなあ。
言いなさい。なぜアナキオールをあなたが。
その名で呼ぶなあ。
Oh boy.
行こうみんな。
But to be fair, how did Rappy actually figure out that it was her inside? Like, was there something that actually revealed that?
すぐに行こう。
God dang it, I really don't want to stop, but I need to stop now. I hate it. But I mean, today will be a lot shorter than usual, so that's for sure.
一歩夢に近づいたわ。
Oh boy. Ray fires off a barrage of shots, but Rappy definitely dodges all of the attacks and returns fire whenever there is a pause in the fusillade.
硬い。
She's gonna need to go into Rappy Red Hood version, I think. Rappy, what are you doing?
あれはそこにあってはならないものです。いや、どこにもあってはならない。
人間裏切る。
人間扱いしてくれるのね。喜んでいいのかわからないけど。
Sensing opening, Rappy crouches down and charges at Grave, closing the distance between them.
今の武装では効かない。なら体術で。
Ram slams the box in her hand into a charging Rappy. Rappy body contorts and she's pinned to the
こ
ground.
んなもの振り回すなって。
しねえ。
Gray places the barrel of her gun on Rappy's stomach and puts her fingers on the trigger. Gray! Don't shoot, I beg you!
お前も人間か。
Why are you two fighting like this?
私の宝侮辱した私の使命侮辱した。
それがあなたの宝で使命だというならぶっ壊す。
Rappy's body begins to turn a reddish shield. She's turning into...
パーティーはもうずっと前に終わったんだ。
Rappy grabs the barrel of the gun with only one hand.
その髪まさか。
Red Hood! Oh boy. Rappy tosses the gun away with all her strength, sending Grave flying backwards into the wall. Rappy leaps and closes in on Grave, aiming a roundhouse kick at Grave's abdomen. The wall behind Grave shatters into splinters, sending debris flying everywhere. Grave staggers on the verge of collapse. Rappy steps back a few paces.
それは存在してはいけない。
レッドフード。そんなはずない。そんなはずがない。
Ugh.
そうか。
So,
死んでまだ奪うのか。
you have stolen the dead.
宝と使命。
That's a very cool line. That's a very cool. That's a very cool line. You have stolen the dead. That's a cool line indeed. Maybe that is a better thumbnail.
古の英雄伝説まで
You found the heroes of the past?
侮辱する
Why?
のか。死ね死んで詫びろ。
アリスこっちです。この私たちが行くまで待ってなさい。
Come on, can you... Commander, stop everything!
しろ
Commander, stop everything!
必ず殺す
Grave carries the coffin and the box before vanishing without a trace. Rappy's hair returns to its original color. Rappy!
大丈夫です。少し疲労しただけです。以前のようなオーバーヒートはもう発生しないようです。
ラッピー、指揮官様。
To you to find us.
あれだけ大きな音立てといて見つけられない方がおかしいわよ。
That's true.
アンノウンがいたようですが、交戦したんですか？
I explained what happened to Anis and Yon.
ヘレティックが棺の中に？おまけにラピがレッドフードを使った？もう使えないんじゃなかったの？
前ほどの爆発的な出力は感じなかったわ。とても安定した感覚というか、
暴走していた力を使いこなせるようになったというところでしょうか。そうだといいんだけど。でも棺の中にいたのがヘレティックだってどうして分かったんですか？何かで見たことがあるとか？
確信できたの。名前まで。どうしてかはわからないわ。きっとレッドフードの。
Yes, perhaps it's one of Red Hood's memories.
はい。他のみんなは？
この先で待ってるわ。私とネオンは声を聞いて飛び出してきたの。
What is it? What's with that look?
ハンマリングは見つかりました。
In a bad state. What, is she okay?
行きましょう。その目で確認して。
Oh, she made into crystals already.
来なさい。新たな出会いが
あ
る。これで。
Yeah, I think we should stop. Okay, so next time we'll come back. We're gonna take a look continuously on this chapter as well. I think this should be the last second part. Yeah, this looks like the last second part, so... And that will be the end of chapter 30. Oh, we're gonna open up here. So we come here, we open up here. We're gonna travel back to here, come through here, and go into this crystal core area. So yeah, we're gonna continue and finding out what's gonna happen to... Obviously we know who is it, Cinderella. Obviously they know it as Anachiro, but if you do not know Old Tales, you probably wouldn't know that inference anyway, right? So for people who are just following based on my series, I haven't touched Old Tales yet, so don't... I mean, I shouldn't say I haven't touched. I have done it on myself. I haven't finished it, but I do want to do that soon. But anyway, they're also going to be releasing the Rico collab on 12th, and they're also going to release, I think, a story update and banner update soon. Basically, they didn't announce the banner basically. I think a story update is coming afterwards. So very likely we're gonna have a big update on this coming week basically. So yeah. So there's a lot of stuff we have to fill. I'm not gonna increase it any stream this week. I think this is probably the only we shall see anyway. I actually cannot guarantee right now. Being that next week I will not be able to stream for sure. So I do want to make sure that everything is settled this week. So I might find a timing for another stream, one more stream at least this week. I don't think I'll do 3 streams. I think it's a little bit tough, but I think we shall see. Okay. I'll try to find a time for another stream, and then we're gonna set the minimum stream this week to be 2, I think. We'll try to push the main scenario story. The Rico collab, I will probably do it in a burst. Hopefully I can find a better time. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. on Nikke. We're going to continue the main campaign, finishing up chapter 30, starting chapter 31. I'm pretty sure we are closer towards the start of the 4 Beasts timeline arc, I guess. So yeah, but we have been in the crystal dimension for quite a while already. Obviously, we have been in the exploration arc for also a very long while. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, if you're on YouTube, please do remember to leave a like, press the subscribe button, press the notification bell down below so that whenever I do my stream and upload, you'll be notified. And on Twitch, you can just leave a follow down below so that whenever I do my streams, you'll also be notified. So yeah, I will see you next time. So yeah, just keep up, and yeah, the VODs will always be on YouTube. So if you're on Twitch, you can just always go check on the YouTube VODs in the live section. Okay, with that, so bye bye for now.